Hello. Happy Monday. Welcome to Mondays with Margo. I'm Margo Mastery, your heartfelt CFO from Margo's Bookkeeping. I hope you are having a great Monday. So, the topic for today, I'm going to jump in today. The topic for today is, what is your morning routine? Yesterday, if you saw my live, I was talking about a tip that I read in a book about abundance and dealing with the divine, and I was going to talk about that. But then as I ran through my Monday, I realized how a lot of people have problems with Mondays. And I wanted to go over a little bit of a simple routine that I do, simplifying things and hoping that it helps you with your Monday. I actually had trouble starting my Monday, and thankfully I still got to everywhere on time. Actually, one phone call in the afternoon, I was 15 minutes late for. But I kind of knew it was going to happen. So, what is a morning routine? Anybody who is in the morning, all of us are in the morning, we always want a little bit of energy boost and a way to make sure that we have a good amount of self-control and a lot of productivity in our pockets. Now, you want to do the right things in the morning that's going to make sure that you have a lot of energy and it's going to last you through the day. So here are the few things that help me, and I hope this helps you. The first thing is it's waking up at the right time. And it's not just waking up at the right time, it's waking up at the right time for you. For many years, I used to wake up to help other people in my house wake up, but it wasn't really helping me. And there was like this feeling like I needed like another 20 minutes in the morning. So let's say like 5:45 or like 6 o'clock, I say it's 20 minutes like that, 6:05, right? So waking up that 6 o'clock versus that 5:45 is a big difference. So if you know that that's the right time for you to really wake up, you're going to want to set multiple alarms on your phone. So you might want 5:30, 5:45, or 5:40, 5:50, depending on how long it really takes you to get out of the bed. For me, when I get up in the morning, I'm religious, so there's like a few things that I do. We have like special prayers that we use to wash our hands. We say in Hebrew it's called Madani, which is a Hebrew prayer to talk to God right away. So I sit on my bed, I say that, and I go through the process with my hands, and then I start my morning routine. So my time is between 5:45 and 6:15 is my magic of my time to wake up. For many, 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 many years, up until about a year ago, I was up at like 4:45 every day. And a big thing was that changed was it was finding the right time, but it was also a lot of the inner work that I've been doing for myself and the spiritual work that made me realize how to make better use of my day and not necessarily longer day. So the first thing is make sure that it's your time. The next thing is that you are going to want to eat breakfast and read. When you eat breakfast, you want to have something that's good and healthy. So there are so many different things that you can do in the morning that are healthy, and sometimes it's even easier to buy it done, even though it might be more expensive at home. Anything like only when I'm out, I do that. So like I like smoothies, and sometimes in the mornings, because I'm doing things, it's so hard for me to do my smoothies. So I'll end up just eating like another sandwich, even though I want the smoothie. So I bought these pre-made smoothies in the morning just so that it keeps me in line. And it makes me happy in the morning to wake up to that. I have that to look forward to. You can also, I like the cup oatmeals. Like a big treat for me is the oatmeal at Starbucks. It's like my thing, and it's so freaking expensive. But when I'm out on the go, I love their oatmeal. And I also will on my own do like that brown sugar and all those nuts and raisins. So you have to find your thing. So after I eat breakfast, depending on how hungry I am, I mean, lots of times I have fruit first and then the breakfast, depending on if I'm doing the smoothie or the sandwich. But I also read. So I'm always in some type of reading, whether it's my book or some type of like spiritual or like class that I'm reading. So depending on what it is, but I try for it to be like in terms of like affirmations or spiritual, something like that, so that it sets my mind frame for the morning. I have certain people that I follow, and depending on the book that I'm up to is if I would choose that in the morning. And that's nothing long. It's probably like 10-15 minutes. If I have longer, I'll do longer. So after you eat breakfast, it's just some type of reading. It helps frame your mind for the day, especially as entrepreneurs. So many different things that we tackle every day that we like have to take on, or like that's thrown at us. So having some type of learning behind us is just so key. So with that, I will hydrate. I'm a very big coffee drinker in the morning, but what I'll do is I will have some lemon water before I exercise. So just with water, you put like either fresh lemon, actually not either, just fresh lemon in a cup. You can have plain water. It's up to you if you don't like it. Or if you like those other drinks to hydrate in the morning, but ideally it's lemon water is fabulous. And then next you can exercise. So depending on what I'm in the mood for that day, you can run, you can bike, you can swim if you have your strength work, depending on what you're doing. You want to exercise. You can even do it as little as 10 minutes a day. You could do some stretches, you can do some ab work, just something to get that energy moving from the night being so still. Another thing I added in, I used to do it informally, and then now I do it formally in the morning, is I also meditate. And then you guys are probably like, how do you have time for all of this, Margo? My day wouldn't be as productive if I didn't do these things to set the frame of my day. So the meditation that I do is approximately 18 to 23 minutes. So I come out of that and it helps me set my intentions for the day, which are like the 3 most important things that I will do for the day. And like I know my 3 most important things to do. I think I still have 1 left on my list, and that's 5:15. And I promised my kids we're going to go somewhere now, so I probably have to come back later and do it. And depending on when you like to end your day is if that you go back to those intentions and see how you did. And this is one of the things that I put down at the end of this, is that, track your habits to understand yourself better. So if you didn't finish the intentions for the day, you want to see what came in the way of that. So I know what came in the way of my day today. And because of that, I let that in. It's my fault now, and I'll have to pay for that by coming back down later to be able to take care of it. Or it'll just fall onto me another day, which I don't like to happen. So depending on how strict you are with that. And then there's always this saying, and sorry for this, is, having mercy on yourself. And mercy meaning like that lots of times we set intentions and we don't do it, and then we're like, we should have, and all these things. But at times you just had full days, and you just have to recognize that. So for instance, I had a situation and there was still like 30% of it left that had to be done. And I was talking to somebody, and he said to me, Margo, he goes, do you realize like the war you just went through? And he was like, just leave it alone, tomorrow's another day. And he was like, you came across something very big. And I was like, you know what, thank you for pointing it out. Like I knew that, but it was on my mind that it wasn't complete. And we could get taken away with that. And that's the mind letting you to get taken away versus realizing in the present time of where you're at, and it's enough. Now, the goal is to spend as much time as possible doing what we want by maximizing output in a minimal time. And when you think of it that way, that's why when you set the frame of your day in the morning and then how you close the day, you're able to manage the maximum output. And when you manage the maximum output in the minimal time, you look at yourself and then you have free time to go to your family, your kids, and then there's the self-love. So for me today, I was able to add in a few things for myself, and it helped it make a much more productive day. And yeah, I still have that one thing left to do, but I'll get it done. It's only 5:15. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And just to review is, what is a morning routine? A morning routine is a way to help boost your energy, your productivity, and your self-control for the day. You want to wake up at the right time. You want to eat healthy. You want to move. You want to hydrate, some lemon water, and you want to exercise. And then you want to set the most important goals for your day, priorities. Even in those three, to set the priorities. And you want to have maximum output in minimal time. And when you achieve that, each day you will feel fulfilled and you can go to sleep at night feeling so good and not feeling like you're sleeping next to your to-do list, that your to-do list is not in control, that you are in control. So I hope it helped you. I hope you're having a fabulous Monday. And if anything you need, please let me know. As always, Mondays with Margo at 5 o'clock. I love you all. And if you need anything, let me know. Bye-bye.